I am Cecilia. I am from France.
How to live without your best country. Genius at work.
But reading, it's it's very important for actually make your brain work.
What is the definition of success?
Job, you don't like because of the timing, because of the colleague, because of what I do, because
Management, all the things. Ready?
Okay, so I have to be fast, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Welcome again my channel, The Life with Khurram Yunusaya. And I'm your host, Khurram Yunusaya. Today I'm very excited because our guest, she's from French, very talented. I don't want to take waste time because she have very precious time. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you very much.
First of all, ma'am, tell me about yourself. Who are you?
I am Cecilia. I am from France. I've been here in Saudi Arabia now for 6 years. Living abroad for many, many years because before Saudi Arabia, I was in other different countries. So I left my birth country, which is France, in 2000. So it's been 26 years now that I am outside France, obviously.
You said that best country, but you are live in Saudi Arabia. How to live without your best country?
You mean about France?
Yes, because you said that your favorite and best your childhood spend on there, and why you live?
For different reasons. I think we all have our different reasons.
Yes.
I left at the very beginning because I wanted to learn English. That was the point of my first expatriation. I moved from France to England to speak English. And when I start to travel and live abroad, then, I just follow the flow. And my career, because also my career is into tourism, hospitality, and culture. So I started at the very young age to understand what was the thing for me and made me travel around the world. And now
You are still
26 years.
sorry to interrupt you. You are still young.
No, I'm not saying I'm old, but
no. In Pakistan, you said that your heart must be young, face and age doesn't matter. Your heart is like young. You look like young. Depend on heart.
obviously. And so yeah, I always been very, I would say, creative. So when you are creative and it's affecting your work, obviously is affecting also your lifestyle. I am not very much someone that you put in boxes. So that's mean whenever I thought that it was an opportunity for me, either in terms of work or in terms of project, or business, because I am actually a business person. Businesswoman, yes. Entrepreneur from the very young age. But I think balance of life, you can be entrepreneur, but also you can be having a corporate life. This is actually how I did. So I had a couple of, I would say, corporate life in terms of work that made me travel. And when I arrived in a certain country, so I lived for many years, for example, in Thailand, and that made me discover the country, discover about the culture and everything. Obviously, to have also a sustainable income. This is very important. When you're an entrepreneur, you need to start somewhere, but you need to have some
income,
financial, stability. So I always, until a couple of years ago, because now I am purely entrepreneur for, I would say now 15 years.
Now, how many years spent in Thailand?
15. 15.
Too much.
Yeah.
Okay. And, now, how many years in Saudi Arabia?
6.
6. Okay. After Thailand to Saudi Arabia,
No.
why you choose?
Thailand to Muscat, Oman, and Muscat, Oman to Saudi.
Now, I have a question. Which country you did visit? Because you said Oman, Qatar, Thailand, in Saudi Arabia,
Actually,
you did visit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot in terms of travel. Unfortunately, not Pakistan yet.
Okay, and now I will invite to you. You must visit there.
So actually, yeah, I've been in the region, what I call the region. I will call the region
Gulf side.
Gulf, but also Asia, Pacific Asia. Many times to India and few other countries, but Pakistan and Bangladesh, actually, they're on my list. Yeah, now I
Okay.
have to find the time.
Now, I invite to in
Thank you
Pakistan.
very much. Thank
Okay. Now, and come back to the topic.
Yes.
Why you choose Saudi Arabia?
It's not as simple as this. It's actually just to make it a long story short. Before Saudi Arabia, I told you I was in Muscat, Oman.
Yes.
So I lived in Oman for about 4 years. And when COVID happened, I was in Muscat. And because my job, not only because my job is into hospitality, but because hospitality was very much affected, everything was affected, but hospitality in terms of work. Yeah. So for a couple of months, I had like a lot of people, unfortunately, to close the business, and
Yes. I heard that.
complicated. It's a small country, so you don't really have a plan B, if I may say. And after 4 years, I was like, okay, it was a very nice place to be, but maybe it's time for something else. And luckily, at that time, I was recruited by a recruitment company from England that they were looking for new people coming to Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
With, I would say, my profile, means someone from Europe with the background of the European etiquette of hospitality.
Okay.
A little bit creative, because 6 years ago Saudi Arabia was starting to open.
Yes. Yes.
And I was like, okay, why not? I never thought about coming to Saudi Arabia, because just never came up, in terms of opportunities or even in my mind.
Yes.
But I was like, oh. Anyway, the situation made people to take a decision little bit without, thinking too much.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, let's see. I came on a 1-year contract, like most of us. And I really liked the country, because for what I'm doing in terms of work, it was at the very beginning. So the opportunities, they were very wide. Also, with my experience, I could touch different aspects of the vision. So now we are talking about art, but the art is actually the window of the culture, is the window of all the different, I would say, public events. And so I, from one thing to another thing, and then I was like, oh, okay, let's stay longer. And now you wake up and it's 6. For now, no. For now, no. I'm very much looking forward to the vision. I'm very proud and honored to work on some projects that they are mainly done for the Vision 2030. So I really want to see it happen.
First impression in Saudi Arabia.
Actually, first impression, I was very much, the time I came, it's again, it's end of COVID. I come for work, so I was just like 100% about work. But then slowly, I met my little bit of lifestyle the way I wanted, because again, it was starting to open, so facilities, they were also easier.
Yes,
I could drive straight away. I would say my adjustment was very fast and easy.
At the end, you're happy.
I'm very happy.
Your videos shows that you're very, very happy.
Thank you very much.
Biggest myth about Saudi Arabia.
Well, as we unfortunately know about this, is that the media outside Saudi might paint Saudi Arabia like a little bit of difficult for women, for example.
Yes, I also heard that, but I see they are totally changed, 360 change.
They not changed. They are evoluted. Yeah.
Yes, that's a good word.
And also, it's you can see it only when you are here. It's very difficult to understand how Saudi Arabia is from outside, especially with what media from anywhere in the world they are showing about Saudi Arabia. Okay. So it's not a myth. It's, I think, a very big misconception because of miscommunication.
Okay. How has changed Saudi Arabia to you?
Well, again, it's when,
because you did 15 years in Thailand, 4 years in Oman, and now 6 years in Saudi Arabia. Which change you realize now? Saudi changed me like that.
So actually, I think, again, I'm talking about my personal experience, but every stage of your life will change you. And for me, I think every country I've been living and working changed me because it was time for me to have this
Fresh experience like that.
yeah, and Cecilia, when she was in Thailand, she was early 20. When I was in Oman, I was early, or I was in my 30s.
Yes.
Then here I am a little bit later in my career and in my life in general. So
Okay.
of course we are all different, no matter what. Sorry, from the age of 20 to the age of whatever. So what changed me? I didn't very much change. I just adjust myself to where I was in life. I'm more patient.
That's very good.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
This is the advertisement break. I'm doing my advertisement.
Be art of the box.
Be out of the box. Normally we said be out of the box, yeah?
Yeah.
And this one out of the yeah.
Because you're an artist, I'm
Yeah,
very shocked.
yeah.
Why you start content creation?
Content creation. So we'll try to make the story also short. Because when a couple of years ago, I would say 3 years ago, it's not more than that, when I was working for a corporate kind of assignment here, I had a very young and enthusiastic assistant from Saudi Arabia. So she was always excited about things, and her excitement made me excited. Yeah, she was like, "Oh, Cecilia, you need to be on Snapchat," and I told her, "Well, no, I am on Instagram because again, I am first of all, I'm very busy with work, and social media is taking a lot of time. And as you said, content creation means you need content, but half of my, I would say, agenda of the day, it's confidential. So I cannot make content about things that I'm doing along the day. So I just make content about what I'm doing outside my work, which is for me very genuine. So this is how is everything started. She told me, "Oh, you should be on Snapchat." I said no. She was like, "Oh, but your Instagram is very nice. Why you not use TikTok? Because TikTok is like Instagram but with videos." She made it very simple for me as an explanation. Again, coming from Asia, we didn't have this kind of social media. It was very basic. It was Facebook.
Yes.
And it's not about when it was, it's about how it was. So when I came here, and everything was actually linked together, everything was very digital. It was actually something new for me.
Yeah.
When you're a creative person, there is few things that you're not very good with, and that's a thing that I am not very good with. All this connection, microphone, and computer, and editing. This is not my thing. No, I have no interest. I am not good because I think when you have no interest anyway, you're not good in the thing. Yeah, she could see that a few things in my in what I do could be actually interesting, not only content for content. Like people who will watch, they might be interested in
yes.
what a French person is doing in Saudi Arabia
Efficiency look
and
like.
how I see things. Yeah. So anyway, at the very beginning, it was very much, I would say, to please her. So I done a couple of videos, and I was like, "Oh, look, I am on TikTok now," and then end of the conversation.
Yes.
And for some reason, my first very viral video came very quick. So that's mean when I opened the TikTok and I done 2 or 3 videos, I don't remember. I done one video in particular, which is pinned actually on my profile because that's remind me how TikTok started. Yeah, overnight it was not overnight, but couple of days, and it reached almost 2 million views. And the people that reach at that time is the people who like to see my content still today.
Yes. You
So
have
it's
100 plus
Yeah, I think
followers, too much.
Yeah.
Some people's very confident, but in front of camera, they feeling a little bit shy. You're
No.
but because I see most of the because of podcast, some people is very confident behind the camera when sit there and they're vibrating like that. When you start creation, you feel like that.
No. Why? Because also, again, I know I'm talking a lot about my work, but it's more than 75% of my life. Also through my assignment or everything, I have a lot of public talk. I have also a training session. And when you're an entrepreneur, you have to be strong, but not actually. The camera is just nothing.
Yes, nothing much.
The only thing that will make me change in my attitude in front of the camera is I behave a little bit more. It's here, okay, it's not here, same. And this is just to come back to the point of social media. I think it's not, I think I know that people like my content also because of this. I am a very genuine person.
Yes.
So that's mean if you
No
see
have-
me outside or inside or with camera or no camera, I am pretty much the same person.
You no have filter.
No.
Behind the camera, I see you. You're same, same on record.
Okay.
You want to give advice for beginner who want to create a content creator?
Alors, I think for beginners, and again, I think social media is working different for different people. As you said, there is some people that are a little bit shy, so maybe a content with no face will work better. For me, if I could give an advice, would be like actually show what you really see. Try to be, and again, I'm talking for my personal experience. It's the especially for a country like Saudi Arabia, what is working in terms of if we want to talk about algorithm or views, it's pretty much what a daily life look like if the camera was not there. But again, we are all very different, and the content can be different. I see some ladies, for example, the content is about the daily life with kids. Some other person, it's sports. We have
yes.
now some gentlemen, the men, but any different things. My content is actually, if I may say, content is not very. It's not always about the same subject, but
Yes.
it's the same DA. Means the direction or the point of it is actually what Cecilia, as a French lady, is seeing or living
What
in
she's
Saudi Arabia.
doing like that. You always put now I'm doing that now I'm go there. You know what? When I see your videos, I'm also there. Like
Yeah,
I
okay.
realize I'm also there.
Yeah, so cute.
That's very good. Favorite city in Saudi Arabia or French?
Oh, no. It's a great question, but I think you cannot compare.
I said in Saudi Arabia, and after that in French.
So yes, of course, I love Riyadh, uh, but my favorite place is Qasim. I really like Qasim, which is 500 kilometers here from Riyadh, which is much more landscape in terms of farms, and the culture is, for me, the culture of Saudi Arabia
Attracting
is
to
in
you.
Qasim. Yeah, and this is where I like to be.
In Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, and specifically Al Qasim.
Yes. So in France, obviously, I'm very patriotic. So I will say that I come from Brittany. And the funny thing is, like, if you compare Paris to Brittany, you can almost compare Riyadh to Qasim in terms of distance and in terms of why Brittany will attract people and why Qasim will attract people. We are much more in Brittany, where I come from. It's much more agricole area. It's much more nature. It's very green. The weather is not always there for us, but this is what making the place nice as well. So I'm very consistent in terms of what I like.
If someone go there for visitor, which place must be visited?
Of course, Brittany. I'm from Brittany, and I come.
That's why you too much love
Yes, of course.
Brittany. You know, I'm from Pakistan, from Punjab. I love.
Yes,
I love.
we have to love from where we're from. Yeah.
You know, there's a myth outside of Saudi Arabia. Women are safe in Saudi Arabia.
Very safe. Yes.
I also realize very safe.
It's very safe, and we cannot. This is also the thing that it make the stress level, I think, very low, because we don't have to be. I have no anxiety to tell me, oh, I need to take the metro at that time. I cannot go out because it's dark already. These kind of things, it's actually making the life luxurious.
Yes, luxurious.
Because one thing in my country, and probably also unfortunately in your country, and I think most of the country,
Yes, they
it's
have something.
the worry, anxiety, and sometimes scare.
Yes,
What I
that is
do
true.
here in Saudi Arabia, I will not do in France.
Okay, best opportunities here for women's.
Well, the opportunity, I think, is again depend on what you like, what you want to do. But here in Saudi Arabia, for the past few years, and this is a proud moment, it's there is more and more entrepreneur women.
Okay.
There is a lot of women now, Saudis, of course, number one,
Yes.
who became their own boss.
Yes.
They can see that now, like potentially me, we can live from what we love, yeah, which is again luxury in
Yes.
terms of life. If you can be paid to do what you love, I think you are where you should be.
Yes. No.
I wish to everyone to reach this level in life, but yes, here it's a big entrepreneurial opportunity for women.
You wanna go back France?
Not yet. At some point, I might. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes feel that I wanna go there back. We miss our motherland.
Yeah, but again, it's I think I've been out of France now for too long to miss it because
Yes.
to miss something, you need to have had this thing before. That's mean for me. I get my degree in France, but I never worked in France. I never had my family in France. My family was abroad. I left, I was 20. So I cannot say I miss France. I miss few things in France, of course, my papa, mama, the food,
Okay.
few things. But going back to France would be strange to say because I never really lived there. I never worked in France, for example.
Now you talk about food. Which food famous in France?
Meat. We love beef. We love the. What I will miss is first is the French bread because
Okay.
with the French bread you eat everything. Obviously, French people we eat French bread with
French
everything.
bread also very famous.
Yes, but it's very difficult to find bread. But again, when you are in different country, they will adjust to the culture and the people. So here the French bread, because French people they love the bread very crusty, very. But here, or even in Asia before, it's different. They make it a little softer. French
Softer.
bread is not the French bread.
You're a foodie person.
I am a foodie
But
person.
your fitness don't look like that.
Yeah,
You're a
no,
foodie.
that's I'm hiding.
Yeah, I think you work out too much. That's why.
I don't work out too much in terms of fitness or all that, but I walk a lot. Walking for me is very important for a few reasons. It's clearing my mind. When I walk, I don't take my phone. So every morning I try to walk 6,000 steps. So it's about 45 minutes. And this one is the time for me to clear my mind, to not be distracted with my phone. And anyway, walking and texting is very dangerous. And it's good for everything. You need to keep the cardio. It's not only about the body, it's about the mind. And so I walk. I am a walker.
What is the impact of Vision 2030? Because you are a businesswoman.
So the Vision 2030. So first of all, when a country or any other entities, I would say they have a vision. It's very important because it's bringing people together to go to one same direction. Here in Saudi Arabia, the Vision 2030 is very important for the kind of country that they are emerging. There is too many things now. I would not say from nothing, of course not, but from a limited, if we talk about art, before I arrived, it was very rare and limited access to art gallery or art exhibition, for example. Yeah, the talent was there already, but not the exposure.
Yes.
Now, when we talk about Vision 2030, art is one of the main pillars. And so that's been from 6 years ago, which was not hidden, but not very much on the stage, to now that we can open art gallery, we have art exhibition, we have art event. Art is a little bit in everything right now.
Yes.
And towards the vision, it's even more. Why? Because art, first of all, it's for everyone. It's colorful, it's storytelling. You can pass the message, you can pass everything through art. And art is the other pillar for culture. If you look at the culture, it's translated by art.
Okay.
The architecture, for example,
Must be art, yes.
something very. You will see, for example, you go to Deria, you will see what we will call a Saudi style house.
Yes.
It's because artistically speaking, it's made for us to recognize it.
Yes. When you realize you're an artist.
Actually, I am not a painter. My art for very young age was recycling. Recycling and upcycling. So some people sometimes they don't really understand what upcycling is.
Upcycling and recycling.
Upcycling, it's you have something,
Okay.
but you want to make it look different with other things. For example,
Yes.
you have a okay. For example, you have
Your
this
t-shirt,
shirt,
yes.
and then you have a trouser. This trouser is damaged. So let's put it that way. And you cannot use this one the way it is, and you cannot use this one the way it is. But if you put that together, so you make it a little bit creative. You put here. So this is upcycling. So you are creating something else from something that exists already. So me, I this is what I was doing because as you can see, I am a little bit different in terms of clothes. My clothes or the way I look is also sometimes or for some situation is part of my identity. So I like now I don't have time anymore, but I liked to create my own things. So mainly was my shoes, my handbags, and some of my tops. And when I was in Oman, I was designing my own abayas. Yeah.
Now you are designer also, you're a walker, you are
I am,
art.
yeah, but I have no time to do it all. I have no time. My days sometimes they are not long enough. Yeah. What I think I really like here is the authenticity. You know, it's and the proudness. People here, they are, and when I say people, I mean Saudi people.
Yes.
They are very proud of their culture. They really want foreigner, but also not foreigner, but for us to understand what is behind, why it's like this, why it's like that, and then you understand
This tragedy, the
yeah, and you understand the
mindset.
the mindset, the lifestyle. You understand also why it's safe. You understand why things is like that. You obviously have no much interrogation because it's been explained.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now again, France versus Saudi Arabia. And it's a two platform. This France, Saudi Arabia. Where you go?
It depends where.
Where you wanna go?
It depends where is the starting point.
No, you are in Saudi Arabia.
If I am in Saudi Arabia,
Okay.
two train.
Yes.
So one train to France and one train to where?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So
sorry,
tell
sorry,
me.
sorry. You are in Pakistan. You are in Pakistan.
I think I would choose Saudi.
Okay, that's very amazing. Biggest challenge there.
Biggest challenge will be, of course, sometime misunderstand. Because again, we are coming, all of us, we are coming from different background,
Yes.
different understanding of things.
Yes.
What sometimes things will seem logical for me might not be for you,
Yes.
or might not be for another person. So sometimes the challenge will be some subject to be understood the same level. The second challenge is the relationship with time. I come from France, and even if I didn't live very long time in France, I still have this in my blood. Very important in terms of timing. If you have, for example, a meeting
7:30.
7:30, then 7:30 it is. And obviously, as a French person, it will be potentially earlier. This little thing for me here, it's a challenge. I'm not saying that people are late, or I'm not saying that things not happen because of that. It's just sometimes we have this misunderstanding of how times work for everyone.
You know, in Pakistan, what they said: if your meeting is 6, you must be realized meeting is on 8.
Yeah, well, no.
I'm truly
Yeah,
because I'm
yeah.
Pakistan. It's maybe it's like little bad thing, but you know, people said that if your meeting is 6 o'clock, you must be realized meeting start 8 o'clock.
Yeah, well, no.
France not.
French people, they are not like this.
But I'm not like that. If my timing set in 7:30, I will must be reach 7:15
Yeah, yeah. So this
because
is maybe
time
something.
is money.
Exactly.
As a content creator, as a social media influencer, you're working with brands.
Princess, quite a few, yes. Not for them as a personal image, but for a couple of foundation.
As a
Yeah,
social media
no, no,
influencer.
no. Again, I understand what is your question here, but as I tried to explain from the beginning, I am not actually a content creator or
Yes.
influencer such as. I don't do brand deal. I don't do promotion.
Okay.
This is because again I keep my social media as my own entertaining. I
No.
entertain people,
Okay.
and I want to show few things that I am lucky enough to see, because it's true. Sometimes I have access to places that some people might not have, because I'm there because of my job.
Okay.
But when we are coming to all this influencer world and as you mentioned, brand deal also, I don't do, because I am not interested in this. I don't need that.
They must be approached to you because you have too
They
much
do,
followers.
of course, they approach.
That's why I'm
but-
asking you because I see. I think you have too much DMs.
Yeah, oh God, yes. I can show you my inbox of TikTok. I don't open message. First of all, I have a lot. And second of all, most of them is just, again,
Disgusting.
yeah, and it's time consuming. I am not again doing the social media to have this back and forward conversation, either with people or either with brand or either with other things.
Okay.
I do, and if you people watch my social media, they will see that it's very genuine. But first of all, I will. It's very genuine. Means if I am somewhere, I will just take my phone videos. There is very few videos that I'm talking, just because it's using music. I use TikTok the way that TikTok was found.
Yes.
Videos, and then you allocated a music, and then that's it. My videos, they are probably all of them about 15 to 20 seconds.
Yes.
There is no much interaction that I want, because me, I just show what I see. So no, I am not in this brand deal thing. I am not in. I have no time and I have no interest, and I don't want my social media become this. It's not the point of it.
Okay. You spend time on reels.
On what?
Reels. Insta, TikTok.
Like
Yeah.
watching others.
Yes.
I don't spend too much time, but I like to be update. I will watch a little bit of what's going on, mainly. My algorithm is very selective, so that means it will be some information about Riyadh. It will be a lot of videos of cats. I am a cat person. Very rarely I have French content. So it's just very much like what's going on.
I have a question. Why girls too much love with cat?
Oh, I don't know.
No, I see all too much girls have cat and too much love. I don't know.
I don't know. Me, again, if I talk about myself, I've been brought, I had a cat at home. I mean, at home, my parents' home, we were an animal place. Yeah. So
Okay.
we had dog, a cat, horse. My father has a horse farm. And when I live in Thailand, or where I live in Muscat, and then now, because my cat, the cat I have now, bless him, he is from Oman. When I moved to Oman after a very long period of time in Thailand, I actually also separate from my family. So I came to Oman. I was alone, and this little thing came. God sent him to me, and then I took care of him, and he became my, cat. And again, only cat people will understand that. But cat, they are not cats. Sometimes I go home, I talk with my cat, and I have no shame to saying it. It's just you have to take care of someone. You
Okay.
have you think of some. You have to think for two. Like for
Okay.
example, I'm traveling. My first worry, it will be like, oh my God, who will take care of my cat? Voila, I have a nanny for my cat. Blessed to her.
Okay.
Because it's again, it's Where is your priority? My cat is one of my priorities, my baby.
Tell me, what is your daily routine?
Oh, wake up 5.
5 o'clock
I wake up 5
morning.
morning, no matter actually what time, because people they will be like, if you wake up at 5, that's mean you go sleep at 5. No, no, it's
How many hours you slept?
I sleep 5 hours.
6 must be.
Six is most of the time, yes. Because again, people are very different when it's coming to sleeping time. I have some friends that they will need 10 hours. I have some friends that they wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning. For me, it sounds late. It's again, this is very different. And I think when you get more into your adult life,
Yes.
you sleep less. And so my daily
Daily
routine,
routine. Back to the topic.
daily routine is I wake up very early.
Okay.
I need silent. My house, I don't have TV. I don't have radio. My helper in my house, she is not allowed to go out of her room before I leave the house. I really I need this time. No, no, I'm straight out of bed. I wake up, but I need this quiet time. Yeah, I have my coffee, a lot of
Okay.
coffee, and I go for my walk. I come back, I check more or less because my phone, it's off
Full of
when I
messages.
sleep. When I sleep, it's off. There is no negotiation.
Okay.
When I am in bed, it's true at night or I scroll or whatever I do, but when it's time to sleep, it's time to sleep.
Okay.
Phone is off.
Okay.
So there is no.
Five.
If you need an emergency number, don't put mine because I will not answer. If
Don't call me.
don't call me at night because of course you will not have answer, and I don't have voice message. So
Then-
if you want to contact me, you contact me on normal time.
In a day.
And after it's routine, not really, because as I said, I work on different projects. I have different clients. I have different space or place to be.
That's why I'm asked how to adjust you, because you're working too much projects. That
I'm very organized.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's I think the key. You have to be very organized.
because you also mentioned in earlier French people, 6 means 6.
Yes, so time also with experience, I maximize my time. Maximize my time, that's mean I am able to do a lot of things because I am very well organized. So once you have an agenda, a proper agenda, then you can do 10 things when some other people maybe will do 3. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not that my days are longer than anyone else. They're not, but I am just very well organized.
I understand.
So my routine, I cannot tell you. It's very different. Sometimes I will be out in the morning and then come back work from home in the afternoon. Sometimes I need to work at night. I had, for example, for the last 3 months, I had an art project, which is very, I mean, art is part of my work sometimes, but it's not the full thing of my assignment. This one was a full art assignment, means
Okay.
I done a painting for a very soon, inshallah, it will be open, so I can tell you which
Yes.
one, but now I cannot.
Okay.
It was a very big painting on a ceiling, so it was 145 square meter. So that's mean this one, for example, it's nighttime.
Okay.
So it's very different. So yeah, the routine is like different every days. Sometimes I work from home. Sometimes I work from my client's place.
Okay.
Sometimes I have to travel around Saudi. That's why also a lot of my videos they are in Asa,
Sometimes go different.
Qasim,
Yes.
because this is also part of the hospitality project I am on. Now, for the past, I would say 1 year, hospitality and DMC go together. So DMC is all what we could think of how to develop a tourism area in Saudi Arabia, because Saudi Arabia there is so many things to see, but still not very accessible. Accessible in terms of information. And this is also why people look at my videos. They're like, "Oh my God, where are you? How to get there?" It's logistically speaking quite how to get there and where is it. It's on the map. I mean, everybody could go there, but because of the misinformation, there is no information. For example, Qasim, Maybe Kasim now it's tough, but what is the best way to go to there, or can I drive there? How long it takes? It's just logistic. It's very not well communicated yet.
Okay.
So now when I tell you that I work on hospitality project, I work a lot with tourist destination.
Okay. Advice for Pakistanis, because you have a lot of Pakistanis friends.
I have a lot of Pakistani friends. It's true. I don't think you can very much give advice based on nationalities. Yeah, but here I get close with the Pakistani community
Okay.
because they are also very opened in terms of proud to be a Pakistani person outside
Yes.
Pakistan.
Yes. We are.
They and genuine shout out to Anya, because from one friend you become friend with others, and you get very well accepted in this community.
Okay.
Now, if we want to compare with nationalities, it might not be as easy for European community, for example. Okay. Me being a European, am I spending time as much time with European people than non-European people? No.
Advice for Pakistanis people.
Advice for Pakistanis, I don't know. Invite me to every wedding. I love
Pakistani wedding.
I've been to 3 already.
To ladies wedding.
So, yeah, 3 ladies wedding already.
You also like mehndi.
Yes, the
like nikah and walima. You also join all these.
All this, yeah.
Very
Yeah. I'm joining everything.
I love also.
With the traditional Pakistan outfit.
Oh, you also wear shalwar kameez?
Yes.
You love it?
Yes. I have each color. All of them.
Okay. I think black suit on you. I think.
Actually, black suit me, but I don't have the black one. But all the other colors.
Okay. Most valuable life lesson for you.
I think you should not be rush. That if I can, what I understood, it's everything happen at the right time. You can work for it, but you cannot rush it. You need to have the right foundation. You cannot be an expert in something without learning this thing. Yeah, you cannot be a teacher if you've never been a student. So that would be my advice. It's like, don't rush. Your time is coming, and you need, because the in terms of work, or in terms in life in general, every age, every step has a time. Don't rush it. If you're a teenager, don't try to be an adult.
Okay.
If you are a manager, don't be the owner.
Okay.
You will be one day. Teenager will be adult one day, and employee will be the boss one day, will be the owner one day. But everything needs time and needs work, hard work. So I will never say that enough, but stay at school. School is very important. Why? It's not only what you learn, it's how you learn. You learn discipline. You learn how to deal with others. You learn how to teamwork, how to handle the power of decision. Teacher is a teacher,
Yes.
and you don't have the same relationship with the teacher, with the parents, with school is very important. So no matter what others say, you have to get a degree, first of all, because if you want to have like the same chance as us, for example, and us means if you want to be working abroad, you need a high level at school. Then that will give you the opportunity for work, that will give you a level in the salary scales, and that will entitle you to have the visa.
Degree is a window. Degree is a window. Yeah, or
Yes.
inside a door.
And again, a kid should be a kid. So a teenager, the only thing you have to do in life for now is go school. So go school, get educated, learn as much as you can, and it's not because you go at school that you cannot do any other thing on the side. If you like social media, do on the side. If you like paint, do on the side. Even if I am an entrepreneur for the very young age, I always, at the beginning, kept my corporate job because you need to have a stability. And being an entrepreneur without this stability, you will unfortunately not succeed.
Okay, I'm a quick learner, and I learn everywhere. I go anywhere. I must be learn. You know what I learned there? Genius at work.
Genius at work, yeah.
I learned that,
Yes.
and I put on my mind genius at work.
Yes, genius at work. Be smart. Because I think, again, you need to be motivated, or you can be sometime down, you can be sometime up, yeah? And when you are down, you have to remember what
Okay.
and why. And to have something like this will remember me, or will remind me that you have to create the opportunity, because this is also something else. There is no shame to knock doors.
Okay.
I knock doors all the time because things are not coming to me. Things are not coming to us. It's not by sitting at home that you will find a job, or you will find an husband, or any opportunity. You need to work. You need, to be outside and knock the doors. Knock the doors means being creative in terms of approaching people. If you want to have a job, don't wait for an advertisement come on internet and then answer this one. Spontaneity, but organized. You have to be prepared to the question, any question. Yeah. And this one, again, it's a training. Read. I mean, this is, maybe it sounds like very basic, but also the young generation, not everybody, of course. And me, I also do it less now with all the technology we have.
Yeah.
I used to be someone who read a lot. And when what I mean by reading a book.
Yes, I understand.
Reading a book is not that it's smarter to read a book than to read the same story on a computer or in an iPad. What I mean here, it's the experience of reading a book.
Okay.
You go to the library, you read few books, you choose one book, and this book is, because you buy it, you have it, you will finish the book.
Okay, must be finished the book.
No matter what. Now, with the social media, or even if you have this, there is some digital book thing.
Yes.
But because it makes the access easy, if you read one page and, I don't like it, then you go to another book.
Yes.
No, because life is not easy as flipping the book, It's, I get this book, I went to the shop, I spend money on it, because books are not cheap, 20 something euro for one book is expensive.
Yes, too much expensive.
You have, and this is again discipline, you have to read this book no matter what. You go home, you read, but reading, it's very important for actually make your brain work. If you are going somewhere, and for example, people like me, that sometimes we have to do public speech. If I am not a good reader, then it's difficult. Because sometimes we have to read things, sometimes we have to prepare something.
Yes.
And because our time, as you said earlier, time is money. If I have something to say, my time will be maybe 5 minutes on stage, 5 minutes on camera. I have to say what I want to say.
Must be prepared.
Of course, I will potentially remember, but sometimes I have to read. If I am not a good reader, my eye will not be finding what I find, and then I will lose my things,
Yes.
So I think it's very important.
This question I ask all my guests: what is the definition of success
Alors,
according to you?
for me, success is to be able to make money out of what you like doing. If you reach this point, then
Okay.
I think you succeed.
At the end, you said that if you make money, means you are successful.
What I mean is, what if you make money out of what you love,
Okay.
then you're successful. Because of course, along the way, you will work for money in job that is not your thing.
Dream job or
we all
dream
been
money.
through that. I was a barista in a coffee shop in Manchester. Well, back then I liked it. Okay, but this is not what we can call a success in terms of career. Yeah.
Okay.
Then along the way, different job, different things, and of course, job you don't like because of the timing, because of the colleague, because of what I do, because
Management, all the things.
so you might have jobs along the way that will bring you the money, but will not bring you the satisfaction of doing what you like. Then, when you reach the level that you have no negative point of saying about your job or your activity and you earn money out of this, for me, it's success.
Okay. Now you have any advice for our viewers? You can ask them.
So advice, as I mentioned earlier, it's first of all being curious. You have to be curious. It's not because now information they are available online that you should rely on internet. Be curious, visit some place, read some book, and you will see that life will be much easier. And then you will have something to talk about, and you will have content to put on social media. Then the second thing is don't don't rush. If something is there for you, it will come. But everything has to go through steps. So if you are in your teenage age, stay a teenager. If you are at your corporate job stage, be a great employee. And then if you're at the entrepreneur stage, then be a good leader. Sorry. So this is what I would like to say. And good luck.
Now I meet with you almost 3 to 4 hours complete. What do you think? I need which type of to prepare myself, and anything you want to advise, give me.
You need to be a little bit more maybe prepared. Do you remember when I told you if you cannot read, you will lose the focus?
Yes.
So the little advice I could give you is be a little bit more prepared. Or why? It's because, for example, before we sit, you send me a list of questions.
Yes.
I know all the questions.
Yes.
You didn't ask the question the way. There is few questions that you could have asked, but because you lost at some point the focus. So for this kind of activity, especially when you have a guest,
Okay.
because for example, you are lucky you have someone who speak. Yeah, I love speaking.
Yes.
Yeah. So even if there is a little bit of losing things,
Speaking
it's
skills.
okay. I talk and you will ask a question, it will bouncing, yeah.
Okay.
But if you have someone in front of you that is actually waiting for you to ask the question,
Okay.
might lose the thing and make people uncomfortable.
Okay.
So just, and as you said, as I said earlier, we all start from somewhere. Learn from your experience, do better next time, and then inshallah you will be very good at what you're doing.
That's why you said that. Why in earlier some podcast I write some lengthy question. You said that about English you learn. I'm still learning.
Yeah, yes, I know.
That's why I put short question. This is my starting.
Yeah, sorry. What I was saying with this question is not exactly about what question. It's about the way that you went through the interview. Yeah, you had
Okay.
25 questions.
Yes,
It's
some
just
question I did
it's
not.
just the evolution you add in the things and the topic that you highlight with each question.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure now, if we look at it, there is 5 or 10 that we didn't talk about just because it was not
Suitable in this situation.
or maybe not structure for it. But again, it's we are here to learn. Yeah, it was very interesting anyway. So
Okay.
thank you very much.
Now, you have any memorable occasion you must be remember in your mind,
About
your life.
I had a long life already, so there is of course some memories that will make
Yes,
the storytelling.
I will.
I cannot mention one specific situation or one specific memory, but what I actually really, for me, that my life was very rich, very rich, is because along the way I met people
Okay.
that, yes, at some point changed my life. Not changed my life because, of drastic
The way of
direction,
life.
but because of what people inspire you. I know that me as well, I change people's life. There is few people that I know I changed their life because in some situation you do something or you say something, and this is also very important. Everything is not about action. It's what you say to people is very, very important. And you can destroy someone with words, and you can make this someone be so confident.
Okay.
So if I have a message here, it's be kind, and
Okay.
to everyone and everything, animals, people, be kind. And words cost nothing. So just hello, thank you. It's changing the day of people that you cross the path. Yeah. So now when we are talking about
Memorable.
memories, it's not very much about place because of course, you know,
You see a lot of
I have
places.
seen a lot of places. Every places bring me something inside. But if I am who I am now, it's also because I was lucky enough to meet some people that inspired me, that gave me my chance. Because yes, now we are talking about education, we are talking about this, and that, but it's not because you fill all the boxes that you will have this job or that you will have this opportunity. A lot of things there are about people, how you connect with people, how you will deal in a situation, what kind of conversation, who is doing what. And for me, everything, actually everything, so that's mean 20 something years ago, started just because the right person gave me the right opportunity, just because of talk to me and the way I talk with him. And this person was, I mean, at this time was no one for
Yes.
me, and then became my boss, and then became the owner of my company, and then became my mentor. So 23 years ago,
Okay.
I am in touch with him twice a year. Basic conversation. One conversation will be, of course, at the new year. So I will wish him the new year. And the other one will always be an update about what I'm doing and what he is doing. But my career, everything started with this person. You know, the job was done. He
Yes.
gave me the right opportunity at the right time because I was the right person. And he made me stronger because that was in Thailand. You are already in a situation and country that is not yours.
Yes.
The opportunity at this time, they were, you know, also limited. I was very young. I had my diploma, but no experience. So you are at this stage of your life that, you know, if you're not surrounded by the right people, then the way will be longer. And
Yes.
my way became shorter because I met him, and also because he made me want to fight to show him that back then he made the right decision with me.
Okay.
So now it's been 23 years that I report to him every year to tell him I done this, and that because I need his kind of not approval, but like, oh, I knew this girl will do a lot, and now this girl she's making a lot. So yeah,
You are making too much.
yeah.
Now I'm asking you about your next projects.
So now I'm working on different projects, which is actually a little bit different than what I done until now. I will give a little bit more of my time and expertise to initiative.
Okay.
So initiative, I don't want to say charity, it's not this, but it's what we can call actually CSR. So
Okay.
CSR is corporate social responsibility.
Okay.
And we are create. I am partnering with different initiative providers. So I will tell you the both of them because I have two now that it's a proper project. So that means we work from now
Okay.
with a timeline and different things along the way that will bring us to something. Yeah. So right now I'm working with an initiative that is I am now I would say partnering with a brand. It's called Baccarat Baha, and this is to towards the project that will happen in November.
Okay.
So hopefully it will be the 26th of November. We are working with this brand, and this brand has something very special because this brand is a clothes brand
Okay.
that is inclusive for people who are handicapped or physically disabled. So they have something physical that sometimes the clothes are not adapt for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
So this brand is making some clothes specifically for some
Special peoples.
for some special people with some special physical handicap. So if someone, for example, is in a wheelchair and the abaya is not correctly
Yes,
fitting, or maybe they have like the limited movement, then maybe it will be a zipper instead of button. So adjust it to the physical handicap or disability to some people. Yeah.
Okay.
Bless them. I
Yes,
think
yes.
it's an amazing initiation or initiative because we really need now to make everything accessible to everyone.
Yes.
Fashion is a big deal because again, it makes people confident. You need to be, you know, to feel pretty to be pretty.
Yes.
So this
They
is
have right also.
it's very close to my heart because it's very important, and especially being in the fashion or in the art industry, I really want to give some of my time and expertise because now they want to make it, to make an awareness campaign. So that will, of course, involve social media.
Yes.
They want to make a fashion show, so that will involve sponsorship or venue or physical,
Now
and
you
understanding.
organize this show.
Yes.
That's
So
very, very amazing.
with this brand, with some amazing partners and friends, that now we are working off on the program of this event. So what this event will be about and how it will be organized. The plan here is not only to promote this brand, is to
Promote handicapped pupils.
it's how the fashion can be inclusive for other people. So that means we will involve some other Saudi and non-Saudis, but Saudi-based fashion designer to be with us along the way. So that means we will pair one fashion designer with one disabled person,
Okay.
and from now towards the event, they will work together to have this person to be involved in the design process.
Okay.
How to choose the fabric, how to design, how to get the prototype, what, where, and how. And on the 26th of November, this model will go down the stage with the designer and the design. So this is what we really want to do.
In this project, what is the responsibilities of you?
In this project, I will be obviously supporting with the partnership, sponsorship, and communication. So now I am using my fashion aspect of it to try to get some of my friends, fashion designer, to be involved, because that will also need some time from them. It's not only, giving the design and then no, it will be like we really want to make it as an interactive experience. We want the handicapped people feel that they are part of it. So now I will be supporting with the organization.
Yes.
And how to smooth it up, make the plan. I'm very good for action plan. And on the day, I will be probably the coordinator and MC.
You are worker, you are artist, you are a planner.
But this is something very important because
Yes, it's very important.
We forget that not everybody is as privileged as we are.
Yes, no, we don't talk about this type of
So I think this is also a good initiative in terms of understanding how we forget sometimes how lucky we are. We are able to be free in terms
Yes.
of moving around.
Everything.
We are very confident. We are doing things because we are the way we are.
Yes.
But it can happen to everyone tomorrow. we can be in the situation of accident. We can be in situation of losing, the
Yes.
use of something. I'm also working with another application which is very new, and it's called Noorpath.
Okay.
Noorpath, it's about blind people.
Oh.
So this one, it will be how to use modernity. So it's an app that some place will be partner with. You scan the small sticker, and the small sticker will give you the audio for navigation in place. So, for
Oh.
example, at the metro station,
Yes.
you will have a sticker, and the blind people can have an instant navigation tool, audio, to tell you where things are, where to sit, where to this, and then because it's also linked with AI, you
Okay.
can have an immediate understanding of what's happening when the train is coming and so on.
Very amazing.
Very busy, but this one is very important. So, and because we are here, it's very important to give some our time, energy, because we cannot all give money, but we can all give something. So I am very pleased to be part of this project because it's also inspiring.
Yes.
Because
Social
again,
work.
life is not granted, and to understand the need of people, then sometimes it's easy to make their life easier. So I want
Yeah.
to be this person.
Ready?
Okay, so I have to be fast, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, oh my God.
Okay.
Okay,
You must be. Okay.
fast. Okay, yeah.
Now we play. First of all, your favorite thing, tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Oh, why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I'm French, we don't drink tea.
Okay. Riyadh or Jeddah?
Riyadh.
Okay. Dessert or sea?
Dessert or
Sea. Oh, dessert.
Yeah.
Morning or night?
morning?
French people. Book or movie?
Book.
Favorite Arabic word?
ما في مشكلة.
If you have any problem, माफी
No
मुश्किल.
problem. Every problem has solution.
Dream destination.
Pakistan.
Favorite Saudi food?
Kapsa.
Hafsa. Ah. Which type of? Camel
Chicken.
chicken. Okay. One advice for youth. Only in one word and one line. Okay.
Myself.
You must be focused on yourself.
Yes.
Oh, that's very, very. My rapid fire is khalas.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for
Thank
giving me a precious time, and yeah, I think our people must be learned from your story, your life lessons, and your social works. Very inspired to me. Your one for blind pupils, one for handicapped pupils. I'm very inspired with you.
Thank you.
Because some pupils have time, money, like all the things, but they don't spend on social works. But you have all the things, but you also work on social work. I think that it's very, very good. You know what, your heart is very same like diamond.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
you cannot I see, I also see some people say they have rich, they have all the things, but they don't spend on others life.
Yeah.
It's a very, very good thing in you, but you have all the thing is very good. Your art, I will show you, my audience, I will show ma'am's art, everything I will show
Thank
in
you.
Okay, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
it. Thanks again for giving me opportunity. As I'm beginner, most of the people, demanding too much, and you give me sports, as you tell me the lot of DMs, but you give me answer. I'm very, very glad, and very thankful to you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I think my audience must be learn from her. She's as I told her, people have money, have time, have all the things, have all the body parts, but they didn't spend time on social work. My guest, she have a very like intelligent business woman, but she have very busy schedule. She have too much projects, but she have also arranged time on social works. Now she's on November, she's arranging a fashion show about handicapped pupils. Now and also she's working on app where blind people how to see the place, metro station, how to sit, all this she also like announced how to function this app. I think we also think about if I have all the body parts, must be thankful and must be helpful to other peoples. Lafis, thank you so much for your last video appreciation, and please support me as possible. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.